What's up, everybody? Man, I just reminded that this country's a fucking joke, and we deserve better, some of us. Those of us who have worked hard. 3 years after trial launch, Ireland is making basic income for artist programs permanent. So that means if you're in Ireland, which they have an amazing president, he's outgoing, not outgoing meaning, gregarious or like, social. He's outgoing, his term is over. He's a socialist, Michael D. Higgins, and then the next president's a leftist as well. But man, I wish I lived in Europe. I hate this country because we just deserve better. Some of us, those of us who actually have talent and have worked hard and tried to succeed in this place. But in Ireland, they actually help artists with things like residencies and a UBI. But in America, art is gay and woke, right? Stupid assholes. Several years after launching a trial, Ireland is set to make its basic income for artists program permanent starting in 2026, not 2030 or 2040, next year. That's what a real country does. Under the program, selected artists receive a weekly payment of approximately $375 US or $1,500 a month. There are 2,000 spots available with applicants set to open in September 2026. Applications set to open in September 2026. Eligibility criteria have not been announced. The government may expand the program to additional applicants in the future should more funding become available, according to Irish broadcaster RTE. Suck my dick. Hang up. All right, I'm busy. The current program, which began in 2022 and is set to end in February after a 6-month extension agreed to earlier this year, was launched to support the arts sector following the pandemic. Did we do anything like that in America? No. We have even less benefits. This country's a joke, and one day you assholes need to wake up and do something about it. I'm not talking about violence. We can solve this thing non-violently in a week. General strike. Tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I've been waiting for a general strike since I was like 16. Or when they did the bailout of the auto industry. Even back then, I was like, yo, Obama, you should have nationalized the auto industry, idiot. So I don't respect or like Obama. He was a horrible president, most disappointing person in the history of humanity. For such a smart guy, Obama sure was dumb. This country's needed a general strike since they gave our money away. I know they paid the loan back. We could have owned GM. You understand what I'm saying? You know what nationalization means? The government, taxpayers, we would own GM, General Motors. But Obama was a bitch. For the pilot, applicants could apply under visual arts, theater, literature, music, dance, opera, film. They cover everything. If you work in a damn circus, you get this benefit. This is ridiculous. America's a joke. Circuses and architecture. So even architects are considered artists over there. Do you consider an architect an artist here? I know they literally are, but I don't think Americans think of it in that way. They were required to submit 2 pieces of evidence proving that they were professional cultural workers, such as proof of income from art sales, membership in a professional body, or reviews. And I feel so good for these people. They don't have to worry about money anymore, or like where your rent's going to come from. Now you can focus on making art, what really matters. At the time, the New York Times reported that more than 9,000 people applied, with 8,200 deemed eligible and 2,000 randomly. So 82 out of 9,000 were eligible. Man, Europe is a real fucking continent. Another 1,000 eligible applicants were placed in a control group to be monitored but not receive funds. Like, we won't even do a UBI study in this country. Like some cities do it, but not like nationwide. Like even like on a major scale, like a meaningful scale. Because this country hates us. You keep voting for Republicans like the dummies you are. The whole government's Republican right now. It shows a lack of IQ. The announcement follows the release of an external report, and I'm not humble about my intelligence. I'm way smarter than the average fucking person, which is why I'm so damn mad and frustrated all the time, because we're better than this. UK-based consultants Alma Economics, which found that the pilot cost 72 million euros to date, but generated nearly 80 million euros in total benefits to the Irish economy. The report also found that recipients' art-related income increased by more than 500 euros per month on average. Income from non-arts work decreased by around 280 euros, and reliance on other social programs declined, with participants receiving 100 euros less per month on average. Man, I hate this country. I'm going to keep saying it. That's my First Amendment right. And if that makes me a terrorist, if that makes it so the Joint Terrorism Task Force wants to put me on a list and come after me, bitch. I hate this country. The economic return on, I'm not a bitch. I'm not a hoe. I speak my mind regardless of whatever threats are out there. The economic return on this investment in Ireland's artists and creative arts workers is having an immediately positive impact on the sector and the economy overall. Patrick O'Donovan, Minister for Culture, Communications and Sport, said in a statement. The report further estimated that a permanent scaled-up program would likely result in artists producing 22% more work while lowering the average cost of art. And it lowers the cost of art by up to a quarter. Man, you people are so dumb. We can learn a lot from Europe. We can learn a lot from Europe. They do it. They live right. Europe is what America is supposed to be. But you got too many damn ignorant assholes here. And hateful assholes, too. And stupid people. Got to cull the herd, man. Get rid of these dummies. I think that's what the government's doing. In October, the government released the results of a public survey on the scheme, which found so many stupid people here. I don't care. I'm tired. I only get one life to live. Why do I have to have my productivity and success and happiness held back by a massive group of dummies? I'm not trying to use too harsh of language here. But I'm tired. I only get one life to live. My best years have been stolen from me by a fucking recession and weak presidents. However, 47% of the 17,000 respondents said artists should be selected based on economic need, while 37.5% favored selection by merit. So only 14% preferred random selection. Why would you want random selection? You need a reason, a method to this. Or otherwise you're just like America. Just doing shit for the sake of doing it. Stupid. Ireland's BIA program is a form of universal basic income which we need in America. It's not even like you have to have a UBI or people are going to starve because Americans ain't making enough to live. And you don't understand how to use your economic power to make more money. You won't even join a union. So we need a UBI just to save people from their own ignorance. Otherwise, you're going to starve to death. Ireland's BIA program is a form of universal basic income, a policy that grants all citizens a recurring payment regardless of socioeconomic status or other factors. Such programs have grown increasingly mainstream if not widely implemented. In recent years, as fears grow over the effects of artificial intelligence and other technology-driven job losses, many UBI advocates have cited Ireland's program as evidence that the model works. It does work, and you're going to need that in America because people are getting laid off in mass. Everybody's laying off because of Trump's dumbass tariffs and economic policies. So what's going to happen when you can't get a job? You're just going to die? I bet you wish you had UBI. Socialism sucks, huh? Now, one day you wish you had socialism when you're fucking dying on the street. And we knew this was going to, smart people have been saying this was going to happen. We knew the layoffs were coming because we've been following AI for the past fucking decade or more. But now, you don't need to join a union, right? You're so much smarter than everybody else. I hate this country. You're so ignorant. I don't call you stupid. A lot of you are just ignorant. You don't know. You don't know any better. Well, I do, damn it. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this world. People need to catch up to me. I've known all this shit since I was 10. I became politically aware at 10 years old after 9/11. I developed a worldview that hasn't really changed that much at 10 years old. As the pilot shows, basic income works, and people need a UBI now to face and deal with many social, economic, and ecological crises around the world. You're going to have to UBI here eventually. Like, why not just get it started now? It'll be cheaper now. But Americans are too damn, man. It's not even us. It's our leaders that are just evil. And some of them are stupid too. The network will continue to help demonstrate basic income within communities and show how it is a sustainable policy. I love Ireland so much. The UBI Lab Network said in a statement calling for a nationwide program. We need further pilots. People need a UBI now to face and deal with the many social, economic, and ecological crises of our world, Reinhard Huss, organizer of UBI Lab Leads, told Business Insider in June. So there you go. If you just heard all this and you're still against UBI, you don't deserve to live.